What do Odin and Ra have in common? More than you think, this is our channel. From the icy north to the deserts of the Nile, separated by time and geography, the myths of the Norsemen and the ancient Egyptians tell eerily similar stories. How two ancient cultures, one from the frozen north and one from the scorching sands of the desert, imagined the gods of death and rebirth, war and wisdom in almost identical ways, is truly fascinating. So let's dive in. These two cultures may have been separated by thousands of miles and a few millennia, but when we look at their myths, it's like they were separated by only a single horizon. Their gods are like two sides of the same coin, different yet strikingly similar. Our first story begins with the creator gods. In Egypt, it was Ra, the all-seeing sun god, who brought light into the darkness, and with his every journey across the sky, renewed the world below. And in Scandinavia, it was Odin, the one-eyed god of war and wisdom, who rode his eight-legged horse across the heavens, seeking knowledge and bringing insight to those who believed in him. Both gods were known for their wisdom and their ability to see all. Both represented the light that pierced the darkness. Ra, quite literally with his sun chariot, and Odin more metaphorically with his pursuit of wisdom and knowledge. Each traveled across the expanse of the sky, traversing the heavens on their way to somewhere else. Ra moved across the celestial heavens each day, journeying through the underworld each night, while Odin traveled to distant lands, seeking lost wisdom and hidden lore. Both gods had animal familiars, Odin with his two ravens, Hugin and Munin, who flew ahead, gathering knowledge from every corner of the 9 realms, and Ra with the scarab beetles that symbolized the sun's journey across the sky. These animals served as messengers, carrying knowledge and power back to their divine masters. In both mythologies, the afterlife was a place of judgment. In Egypt, it was Anubis, the jackal-headed god who guided souls through the underworld, where they were weighed against the feather of justice. And in Norse belief, it was Hel, the goddess who ruled over the underworld, deciding the fate of every soul that entered her realm. Both Hades and Anubis were seen as guides, leading the dead through a perilous journey where only the pure of heart could hope to succeed. But the similarities don't end there. In both cases, there were places of safety for the righteous. Valhalla in Norse mythology and the Field of Reeds in Egyptian mythology, where the souls of the honored dead went after their final battle. Now this is where things get really interesting. Just as Ra had his daily battle with the Serpent of Chaos, Apep, to protect the order of the cosmos, Odin too had to confront the Midgard serpent, Jormungandr, to maintain the balance of the 9 realms. Both serpents represented the forces of chaos, threatening to bring about the end of the world unless subdued by the gods. Our next comparison takes us to the realm of magic and resurrection. In Egypt, it was Isis, the goddess of love and magic, who raised her husband, the sky god Horus, from the dead to restore order to the kingdom. And in Norse legend, it was Freya, the goddess of love and fertility, who used her powerful magic to resurrect her brother, the god Balder, from the clutches of death. Both goddesses were powerful magic users, capable of bending the very forces of nature to their will. And both undertook perilous journeys to gather the ingredients for their spells, facing countless obstacles and even death itself to achieve their goals. But perhaps the most striking parallel is the way their stories express the eternal cycle of death and rebirth. Just as Ra had to die every evening, only to be reborn the next morning, bringing light back into the darkness, Balder too had to die and be resurrected, symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and renewal that is a part of all existence. Did these cultures meet, or do all humans dream in myth the same way? We'll leave that for you to decide in the comments. See you next time.